Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Arslan with Paki Tech Reviews. The new IBA netbooks are in town and everybody was very interested in purchasing them. However, as I promised a lot of you guys that I will bring a review, I was extensively looking at the older one that I have with me right now and the newer ones. I had a chance to look at one at the display center yesterday at the city campus. There are a few things that you need to know before you get to the purchasing decision of the netbooks. कुछ issues हैं, कुछ चीजें हैं जो मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा before you go ahead and buy the netbooks. We'll quickly go over them, the new one and the old one together, so maybe this will help you make a better decision. The performance, it's pretty standard. It comes with a 1.6 GHz Atom processor, जो कि आजकल netbooks के हिसाब से is pretty common. The newer ones have dual core processors. This one does not. The older one comes with 1 GB of RAM. The newer one has 2 GB of RAM. They're both DDR2, so they're average speed. Nothing special there either. As far as the hard disk is concerned, the older one had 160 GB hard drive, the new one has 250 GB hard drive. The battery in the older one was 3-cell and the newer one was 6-cell. Now of course there is a price point difference as well. Like in the newer ones, we'll get to those in a second. There are a few issues with the netbooks, as I know. I've done extensive research on them, I'll get to them in a second, but very quickly the build quality. The older one, when you compare it to branded netbooks, it feels a little cheaper, it feels a little more plasticky, and then as you look at it, the IBA logo is actually a sticker on the older one. When it comes to the new one, the IBA logo is not really a sticker anymore. Lekin, जब build quality की बात आती है, that was much more worse than the older one. When you pick it up, the touchpad, the keyboard, everything feels very, very cheap. That is something that you really don't want in a netbook. एक बहुत cheap feeling आती है. We get to the known issues. I talked to a lot of people. I did a lot of extensive research. Since they're not branded, I don't know which generic parts they are using. But certain issues that I was talking about is सबसे पहले battery का issue आ रहा है. काफी लोगों की battery में issue ये आ रहा है with the older netbooks is that some of them are discharging pretty quickly. Some of them are not charging properly, so it's not able to hold the charge. Battery का एक main issue है. Second issue is with the Wi-Fi. I talked to another person. उनका Wi-Fi signal जो transmitter होता है, that actually went out. They're not able to connect it wirelessly through any networks. एक issue ये आया, एक और issue जो आ रहा है with the charger of the netbooks themselves. 2 या 3 लोगों से मेरी ऐसी बात हुई है. They said that their charger went out. So the hardware that they're using is pretty generic. I mean, of course, they're using the Intel processor and the RAM might be branded, but then again, other things that also make a difference are not very high quality. So keep that in mind. Price point. The older one was about 17,000 bucks. The newer one is 23,750, which gives you an extra gigabyte of RAM. It gives you 250 gigabyte hard drive or 6-cell battery data. But then again, I can't really be sure about the battery because these are relatively new. So the battery life could have issues on them either. Keep that in mind. 23,000 price point. This doesn't make these a very, very affordable or very, very good value for money netbooks. I mean, if you put in just a little bit extra amount of cash, you can actually get a very decent branded netbook by Acer, Asus, या HP in the market. So that is definitely some option that you should consider when thinking about buying these netbooks. Conclusion, my personal opinion about the older netbooks, जो मैंने research करी, जो मुझे feedback मिला, that and the newer netbooks is they should be a no-go. I mean, if you are seriously short on cash, if you're seriously considering a budget netbook, then yes, maybe you might want to take these risks. But other than that, I would seriously suggest not to buy these because quality issues are and reliability issues are, and then again, you're not really getting a lot of value for your money. That is a quick review. If you have any more questions, please make sure that you log on to our page or you post them or email me. I have the links listed down for you in the description bar. And thank you very much, Pakistan. Thank you for watching.